episode for tomorrow, so I got to sit here with a line of like 20 fucking trucks. So I figured, fuck it, I'm going live. Got a little bit of vape mail. I'm glad you got the notification. Figured I'd go live because I ain't been live in a few days, and yeah. We are live on this fine Sunday fun day here in sunny California. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't know about sunny, but we're live nonetheless on this ride along coffee and vape. And yeah, I'm just chilling, trying to get to my stop. Let's go ahead and pull the curtain up. Bam. What's going on, people? What's going on, folks? It is currently 5:20 a.m. in the morning where I am at. I don't know what time it is where you're at, but here we are. Going down Interstate 15, or as like they like to say here in California, the 15. Like they put the after every road, whether it's a highway, interstate, it don't matter. They just basically put, you know, the after it. And yeah. Sun's starting to peak up a little bit. Probably won't be able to tell on there, but if I look to my left, it's peaking out because that's the east. Because we are currently rolling southbound, and I gotta go up here, deliver, literally 2 miles away, around the corner, basically pick up, and then your boy Trucking Reviews gets to head on over to Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Ugh. Currently, I am drinking my Ultra Black Monster, which is a cherry flavor, and I am vaping on the Vindicator with the RDA for vaping V2. And I need to slow it down because its speed limit in this state is 55 for trucks, and I'm doing 72. So let me get that going, slow down, because yeah, we don't want tickets from this fucking state. Because this state will basically rape your ass, you know, because they're so money hungry because their economy sucks here. So yeah, there's that. Oh boy. I'm delivering a load of pork, and it's not like packaged pork and like it's big basic tubs, cardboard tubs lined with bags full of pork of all types of cuts, taking it to this one place. And then once I deliver there, I got to go around the corner and I'm picking up plastic bags, which is ironic because this state is against plastic bags and they charge you to get a bag. So if you go in a truck stop, you go in a store or whatever, they charge you 15 cents per bag. But yet I'm picking up bags and taking them somewhere else. So they're okay with making bags. They don't like plastic bags, but yet they want to, but yet they'll make money off plastic bags. I guess this supposedly supposed to be like a deterrent from using plastic bags, which we all know how that works. You know, like the whole thing with the cigarettes, they kept raising the price, and that didn't deter people. So, I mean, you know, there's that. But that's just the way it is, I guess, here. So, who knows? I'm a little bummed out. I gotta like re-wick all my shit and everything because I'm like out of fucking shit. Like, Like I'm that kind of vapor that will, you know, I'll use my shit till either the batteries are dead, there's no juice in it, or I run out of juice, and then I'll rewick the shit, and then I'll go back to vaping again. But that's more or less like a lazy thing for me, I guess. But yeah, but we're in the wonderful state of California. When I say that very loosely, and I say that a little sarcastically because the whatchamacallit is and you didn't see that. The speed limit here is 55 miles an hour, which I completely and totally disagree with. It's mainly from a safety standpoint. I mean, there's arguments both sides, both ways, but the bottom line is, if you're in a bunch of traffic and you're doing 55, but everybody else around you is driving like a maniac, like that guy, or and they happen to not be paying attention to what they're fucking doing on their phone, doing whatever. Next thing you know, they're in the back of a trailer, smushed like an accordion, and more than likely not alive. So, I don't know. Maybe California doesn't care about its people and their lives, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't even have to get into the fact that, you know, um, it's scientific backing and scientific proof and studies and all that you know, the majority of accidents out here on the road is done by people in cars involving trucks because they do something stupid in front of a truck, such as cut it off, or because I think people have this mentality that a truck, because it's got more wheels, can stop faster, which is definitely not true. There's a thing called weight, and yeah, there's another scientific thing about weight and trying to stop it, and it just doesn't work that well. So it is what it is. But so there's that. Yeah, I think I got my thing. There's that. Like Grimm's got. Here's the thing. Everybody's got their own little thing that they do. Uh, I got to watch Rebuildable Ryan's video on the Midge and Absolute RDA. The RDA doesn't look that bad, actually. I think it's pretty cool. And all the fact that a lot of those group things and all that, when you buy some, they want to sell each thing individually, and then you got to get it like so but that particular brand actually includes a lot of shit like a squonk pin and a solid 510 pin, a beauty ring, and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. I mean, they could easily just charge you separately for another pin. Although I can't see it being really much because it's just a fucking little 510 pin. I mean, but you'd be surprised. There's smaller things than that the people charge like $1,000 for. So what are you gonna do? But yeah, it's one of them things, I guess. Oh man. And then once I get to Oklahoma, I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I'll see if I can get a load back down to Florida so I can go get the mail, drive my car around a little bit so it's not just sitting. Go get it washed and shit, detailed. Might even get some stuff done I need to get done at the house. Who knows? We'll see. Just one of them things, I guess. Ah, Love a taste of a Monster in the morning. It's delicious. And my mirrors are dirty, boy. Damn. And then whilst I think by the time I get to Oklahoma, I'm pretty much going to be out of hours for I'm going to have to do a reset. So I'll probably get this truck looked at because my hubs, the wheel hubs, have fucking oil on the outside of them. And I think the one was because of the plug. This other one has a plug that's dry rotted on it and stuff too, but I don't know. So I'm just for safety's sake, I'm gonna have them look at it because, well, yeah, it needs to be. There's good old Ontario, California, where the truck stops usually used to go are, but I can't afford to be there anymore because, well, it's not that I can't afford it, but would you just to go in the gate at the truck stop in this town, it's you spend $70. I mean, now if you weren't going to eat or anything, then it'd be less, but it's $35 to basically be in there. Okay, and the last time I was there, I got a fucking cheeseburger or whatever the hell it was, a fries, drink, the whole thing. And then it was like $70 between that and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not in fucking Hollywood. I'm in Ontario, California, which is just a fucking city that's got like industrial shit. It's not even, like for crying out loud. And then, if you pay to park there, which that's fucking $35 also. Or no, I said that wrong. It's $35 to park, and usually going there you have to pay to park because it's the only thing available. But you got to spend $50. You got to spend. I mean, you spend the $35 to park. That counts as towards the $50, which, to be honest with you, in that is not that hard to spend $50. But you got to spend $50 to get out without having to pay, or you have to pay to park. Otherwise, if you don't do any of that, it's basically $35 to get out of the parking lot. Like they will literally hold your ass hostage if you don't. What's up, Juan? Aye, that will hold you hostage if you don't fucking pay, which is BS and bullshit to me. But that's just how the fucking cookie crumbles, I guess. I don't know. So there's that. So needless to say, I don't come all the way down here. Most of the time when I do come to Cal, it's over here in LA. But I'll stay in fucking Barstow, which is like 100 miles away, just because I can pull in that truck stop, which is the same brand of truck stop down here in Ontario, California. But you don't have to pay to get in and out of the fucking parking lot. And that's the way it should be. There's a lot of controversy amongst truck drivers and people. Juan could even tell you where, the whole paid parking thing. What's up, Hitman? What's up, 971? So there's like this whole big thing where a lot of people disagree with paid parking. I like it because one, my company reimburses me, and two, I can plan my trips out and I can rest assured where I know I'm going to set where I'm going to stop. I know, how to manage time, obviously. And that's a big help with it. So it helps to be able to do that. I look at it that way. Other people look at, well, it shouldn't cost no money to park in here and blah, 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 which I agree to some point. But another point is that, it helps me do my job. So I don't mind it. Although here lately, another issue is you'll pay for a place to, ooh, look at that Tesla building over to the right. Got Teslas up in that biatch. Look at the fucking mountains. You can't really see the mountains in the clouds, but you'll go to a spot and pay for parking. Like there's this one particular spot in Georgia, which is a Travel Centers of America in Cartersville, Georgia. It's exit 296, I believe. And I went in there. I paid for a spot. and I went in there and there was no spots available. Like everything was gone. Like I was like, how is this possible? My spot's not available because I paid for it already like a long time ago. And then I get in there and I tell them, and they're like, well, we're not allowed. It's company policy. We're not allowed to go out and ask drivers to move. I'm like, oh, really? I said, so you tell me, you're telling me that if I come in here after 5 o'clock at night and just pick a spot, any spot, it don't fucking matter, that I could park there in a paid spot and not have to pay for it and basically steal somebody else's spot. And she was like, unfortunately, yes. I'm like, oh, well, so that's great. So basically, you're telling me that TA and Petro are stealing money from drivers, because it's essentially what it is. They're stealing money from drivers because you can't get it back. I mean, you could get it back, but you got to go through hoops just to get it back. And I think best case scenario, they'll give you points on your fucking, truck stop card, which you use for showers, and you get money like built up for how many gallons of fuel you get, and you can use that to buy food with and shit and all that and stuff out of the store. So they'll essentially just put it on there, and then you're out. It used to be back in the day, I want to say around $15 in between there, and now it's up to 25 and 35 fucking dollars, just to fucking park in some spots. So, and for me, I can't write it off no more because of the fucking government, and they're changing tax things around, but like I used to. But I get reimbursed for it. So I pay for it, turn the receipt in, get the money back. And that's good enough for me. But oh boy, we get to go on a 605 interstate. I can't get used to that fucking how their lingo is here. I'm on the 99, or I'm on the 5, or they don't say interstate 5, or it's just I'm on the and blah blah blah. It's funny to me. I mean, it's different area, different way of doing things, I guess. But it's just one of them things that I find. It's foggy as fuck over here, boy. You guys can't see it, but damn, it's foggier than that. F. This is thick, boy. Thick like I like my women. This is insane. Hopefully I'm supposed to stay over here and not go over there, because then that would just kind of suck. But again, like I said, I can't fucking see because it's so damn foggy out here. Yeah, you can kind of see how foggy it is. But damn. I love waking up to fog in the morning, let me tell you. Let me freaking tell you. We give a shout out to Batman. I'm glad his family's doing all right and everything. That was a eye-opening stream there, man. I mean, he actually opened my eyes to a lot of things, like the whole, I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, I used to be one of those people that, suicide to me was just an easy way out and a coward's way out and stuff like that. And then, when he was talking about how long it takes somebody to contemplate that, and how long they've been dealing with what they've been dealing with to finally get to that point, how long has it been? So I've basically, changed my opinion on that. And it's, I don't like discredit it, or lower its severity or anything, but that's the way I used to think. I mean, I can't speak as far as a child goes, but as far as like an adult, in my opinion, still, I believe it's the coward's way out, because, it's life is not easy. It's never going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. And you're supposed to, you're supposed to start out with your parents growing up. They're supposed to teach you right from wrong, you know, how to deal with certain life things and stuff like that. So as an adult, you've already been through all that, and you know that life's not easy. and the real world don't give a fuck about you. You have to give a fuck about yourself, and you know. So, but yeah, that stream he did, that really opened my eyes, man. I was like, wow. I think it was I like he's fucking brave doing that, man. Like that was just, I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like I kind of teared up a little bit when I was watching this strip, man. Like when he was talking about his daughter and stuff, I kind of teared up. I was like, man, kind of made me want to go to that fucking school and find those parents and shit like that of them kids and like, what the fuck, man? I can only imagine like the situation he was in. It's like, he felt feeling kind of helpless, like you want to do something, but you can't do what you want to do because that's not good for you or your family. And it's like you said, caught in a rock between a rock and a hard plate, and it's fucked. And he ain't lying about that school. Like, there's a lot of schools down there that they're good schools, but the whole reputation bullshit. It's like they really don't care about them kids. They care about their fucking reputation, and that's bullshit. To me, that's straight up bullshit. Like your reputation would precede you if you did the right thing and got a problem, announced that there was a problem, and then you took care of it, and everybody's seen that you took care of it. I mean, that would basically give you your so-called reputation that you want to get. It would precede you by you doing that and doing the right thing. To me personally, it's like it's almost to me easy just to do the right thing and versus doing the wrong thing. It's a lot harder to do the wrong thing, in my opinion. Like, but what are you gonna do? So, you back on the road, Juan, or what? I want to know. I want to know how that smash cake went. Uh, but I don't even I don't have kids, but that, like, kids of my own, like that really hit me at home. Like, for an 11-year-old kid to have to get to that point like that, like that's it's fucked up, man. It seems like they're getting younger and younger with this. Like, I remember back in the day when I was in fucking school, you had your bullies here and there and that, but you fought it out, and then that was that. And well, actually, more or less, more so than not, you fucking became friends. Like, and I remember I was in a situation when I was younger in high school. There was this kid. His name was Andy, and he was a geeky nerd type of kid. He wore glasses. He dressed a little weird, whatever. But and all around, he was a decent kid. Like, and people would just make fun of this kid constantly, constantly. They'd pick on him and this and that. Like, and I sat there and I watched, and I was like, this is we can't be doing this. This is bullshit. So I stuck up for him. I stuck up for the kid, and eventually people stopped fucking with him and shit, and that was that. Like, it's just crazy. Nice. Oh man, I hope you got pictures, man, because that. Uh, I guess that's one of the things to look forward to when you have little youngins and birthdays and shit. Like, the whole smashing of the cake in the face and all that. It's just so funny. Oh yeah, you're Mr. Michigan boy now. You do that Michigan to Texas and back and forth, don't you? It's ironic we got a Mexican hauling auto parts from Mexico up to fucking. Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious. He's taking all the parts that his brothers and sisters make and bringing them up to Michigan. Ay ay ay. But just one of them things, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, I'm actually heading to stop here. Then I got to pick up around the corner, and I'm heading to Oklahoma. I might even take a load out to Pennsylvania, so maybe I could stop and see my niece and nephews and shit. Like that's watching Batman's video yesterday. It got me wanting to. I miss my niece and nephews, and I want to make sure I want to talk to them. Like you said, make sure they're all okay. And it's like he said, and I'm not tooting my own horn here or nothing like that. It's like he said, in the stream, like you actually have a heart and this and that, and I do. I just you know, I don't care for stupidity, and I don't care for ignorance, and that's one of the things that pisses me off, and I can't stand it. So when I'm around it, that's when the whole asshole thing comes out. But you know, I don't care what anybody says. I've helped a lot of people out in my life. I'm the type of person that would give my last dollar to somebody, and I would go without. Like that's just how I've always been. I don't know why, but that's I've actually screwed myself on paying a bill just so somebody else could eat food. Like social media wants to paint me to be this fucking assholish monster and that's not the case. When you're a jackass, a dickhead, or an asshole to me, I'm gonna be one back because I don't take shit. Like that's just how it is. Which is surprising to me. Like a lot of people, even on the internet, they can be pushovers, and it's like you don't have to be like that's one place you can learn, in my opinion, not to be a pushover because you can say what you got to say, and that's the thing. People don't like it. They don't have to like it. You know, I got this saying this thing I saw on Messenger or not Messenger, Facebook, and it's about opinions basically, and it actually, in my opinion, holds true. Here we go. My opinion, holds true. I posted it on my Facebook because I agree with it, and it's basically about an opinion leading into something, and it's turning into empathy or some shit like that. It just caught my eye, and I liked it, so I kept it and everything. Detroit. Oh man, he's probably delivering them a bunch of donkeys up there to put donkeys under the hoods of GM. But who knows? And despite what social media says, I think I've grown a lot over the past. Uh, I'd say as long as I've not been on YouTube, and you know, over the past year or so, I've grown a lot. Like I find myself having different discussions on different things, and it's not like I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day that I grew up with, and he's like, "Yeah, we don't talk like you used to talk about dumb shit and this. We talk about like serious things and whatnot, and you're not like you used to be." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, you know, you got to grow up sometime. Eventually, you have no choice, but it's just one of them things." So what are you gonna be like you gonna be up there in Michigan like tonight and then be back down again? Because it seems like you zip everywhere. I think you got a bunch of Speedy Gonzalez's in your truck. That's how you get places so damn fast. Hopefully this little bit of miles I gotta go goes smoothly. I mean, it is Sunday, and I actually like. I've done this particular run a few times, and it's fucking nice because you can take your time getting out here, stop when you want to stop, and then you still make it like way early, and then you get up and go, and you get there. There's like no traffic because it's Sunday, and this place is open Sunday, so you can get unloaded and boom. Like the only part that sucks would be like getting a reload. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. And me, I like to, turn and burn. Like I want to grab something else and go, like just to stay moving. Because that's the whole reason why I'm out here, to be moving. I don't want to be out here sitting. Like, unfortunately, this go around I'm gonna have to sit because, well, I'm running out of freaking hours and shit. So, but that's what happens when you fucking keep that left door shut. Like at my other job, I used to keep my hours to where they would kind of overlap, and I would never run out of hours, for the week. With this company, they run the fuck out of me, so it's like by the end of the week, I'm my 70 hours is up, like, so I have to like reset. I mean, I don't technically have to, but like the way I run, like I'm like fuck this, I need a break. I need to be able to lounge around, fucking watch shit. And recently, again, I started binge watching Lucifer again. I don't know whatever happened to that show, but I love that show. And I like they made it like 6 seasons, and I wish they would have fucking kept going with it. Because like the last episode on season 6 was badass, and I just saw an advertisement for the Mayans, like a spinoff of the Sons of Anarchy, and that shit, like I didn't I because it was boring at first, so I was just like, yeah, I don't know. And then I stopped watching it, and then I saw that fucking thing. I was like, well, damn, it actually looked like it got pretty damn good. Like, so I should, so I might even start watching that again. And from what I've been seeing, like apparently they're supposedly now with air quotes, supposed to be bringing Sons of Anarchy back. And then I also found out yesterday that they're supposed to be coming out with yet another. And this I saw for facts that Martin Lawrence and fucking Will Smith themselves said they're gonna do another freaking Bad Boys. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I liked all three of them so far, but hopefully it just don't get played out like the another fucking Fast and Furious that they're coming out with. Like, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I would imagine that hopefully this is the last fucking Fast and Furious. We'll see. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Like, they played that shit out like ridiculously, in my opinion. But we're gonna. I think Jason Momoa or whatever his name is in this one. It's supposed to be coming out. Who knows? 605 South. Raising Cane. They got fucking Raising Canes out here in California. That fucking place started in fucking Louisiana, and they're already out here. Shit. I didn't know they reached out this far. Not that it's any good. Like I prefer Zappy's over fucking Chick-fil-A or fucking Raising Canes. That shit's just fucking, it's greasy as shit. And like Chick-fil-A to me is just plain bland. It's just like bread, chicken, and a pickle. Like, who cares? That ain't shit. And KFC, you can forget that place. That place sucks too. Oh, it's getting foggier. Yay. The closer I get to LA, the fucking the more thicker the shit gets. And I guess the poor quality of air. This is the one state that sits there and bitches about, the environment and all this shit, and yet the one state that still runs old ass equipment and takes people for their fucking money, but yet it's the most polluted fucking city. And I would even venture to say that Los Angeles is more polluted than fucking New York City. I think New York City, they just have a rat problem and a garbage problem, but fucking LA, man, shit. And I was watching, I think I watched Grim Green's last vlog, I think it was, and he had mentioned about going to fucking Disney World and shit like that, and like that. Me personally, I'm fucking boycotting them fucks, them woke ass bitches, because like I just the shit that they're doing, like like even Coca-Cola and all that, like fuck them companies, man. Like companies should stay out of fucking politics, just like fucking like fucking government should stay out of fucking health insurance and shit like that. Like I don't know where the hell everything just got intertwined or why we let them get intertwined, but Coca-Cola and Disney World have no business fucking talking about gender this and gender that and kids doing this and that, and it's fucking stupid. Like my favorite part about that whole fucking debacle with them is that Florida stuck it to their ass and now they gotta fucking pay. Whereas I guess they had their own fucking tax system and this and that, and they didn't have to pay or whatever. But now they have to pay, which is great. I'm happy. I'm happy that they got to fucking pay now. And Disney World would lose its ass if they couldn't operate in Florida no more. I can tell you that. I mean, and if you want to compare Disney World to Disneyland, I'm pretty sure that Disney World brings in more money than fucking Disneyland. So they can talk about moving all they want, but it ain't gonna be the same. People ain't gonna want to go to fucking Disney World in the middle of fucking Nebraska or some shit like that. Fuck that. Not, I mean, besides the appeal of Disney World, you have Florida, which is sunny and all that shit all year round, basically. So it's like that's the other part of it that people like and enjoy. They wouldn't enjoy that fucking, white shit on the ground in fucking Nebraska and cold as fuck. So it is what it is, man. Uh, Minutes to Route 105, 15, and the 405, 25 minutes. Yay. Get to go to the slums of LA here pretty soon, people. Never been to that fucking Tommy something or another. Chili cheese fry. I did get to have In-N-Out burger was not that long ago when I was back. I was out here before. And I used to be like against it, but it's actually pretty good. There's some things about it I would change or add to it, but In-N-Out burger's pretty good, but I still prefer like Whataburger over that. But this is one of them things. Like a lot of your other popular chains have more options, whereas In-N-Out is just your basic bitch type of burger joint. I mean, sometimes it's good, to have basic bitch stuff, but just for that particular reason or whatnot. Oh, let's see. Let's go here. We're gonna stay over here to 605. We'll stay here. San Bernardino and Los Angeles. Yeah. Wake up, trucking down. I wish I was like I was younger when I could just jump out of fucking bed and be like ready to go. Man, I miss that. No taking time to actually wake the hell up or none. I'm just up and at 'em. You better go, jackass. Fucking non-emergent fuckface. Swear, people here are just giving license for free. Sometimes the government just feels sorry for you. You have a license. You do have a license. Anybody have a fucking license? It seems like anymore. Oh. Man, Blackberry, so good. It's one of my favorites. We need to get over one lane. We got to get off here on the 60. Oh. Over here to the right, I don't get this thing, like what this is over here, but to the right here, I don't know if you're gonna see it, there's like a bunch of fucking trees standing up in pots. And it's like, what the fuck is that for? Like, what kind of tree is it and shit? Like, it's just weird to me. It's like a tree farm, but you know, more the tree farms I've been around that are growing out the fucking ground, but these aren't like these big wooden pots. Maybe it's the kind of tree that I'm like insinuating, but it could be, it could not be. I don't know, but don't smell like it. There they are. You got these fucking trees and pots all down here. Trees and pots. Let's see, Pomona, Los Angeles, 60 West. Ugh. And let's take this. It's just a shame, man, because like California's got some awesome scenery, especially like, I mean, being in LA, you are kind of in Southern California, but like southern to me is like San Diego, and you really got some nice scenery out that way. But it's a shame, it's like the nice scenery here and all that. It's just a shame that the government here is corrupt and the cost of living so fucking high, and because it's, you know, even though, you know, every state's got its fucked up cities and whatnot, but it also has a lot of nice areas, and it's just one of them things, you know. All right, let's see if this schmuck knows how to. Nope, he don't know how to use the accelerator either. People, when you're fucking merging on the highway, you use the gas pedal. It's that simple. Like, you don't brake, you use the gas pedal, especially if somebody's behind you, so you can get on, or you back it down and get, you know, then get on, whatever. But I guess some people just don't understand that. Who knows? I better get over one more. That's that same jackass that didn't know how to merge on the freeway. Oh, ow. Fucking hurt. You know you're getting old when you fucking move a shoulder and you hear a bone crack. Come on. There we go. Fucking notifications. Rosemead Boulevard. Oh, that's like a fancy golf course over there. Shit. I used to be into golf, but like not your 18-hole golf, more like 9-hole golf. In layman's terms, it's almost like putt-putt golf, I call it, but you know. Oh yeah, this is that park the last time I was here, and this park to the right was packed with people. I mean, people had barbecues out, fucking tents, fucking like they had a big ass, like just people just hanging out. Like that's one thing I noticed here in California they do versus elsewhere is a lot of people go out to like recreational parks, pack them out, and bring out the family and shit, and they do shit. And what the hell's going on up here? We got some lights. Oh, somebody probably getting towed or broke down. More than likely. Damn, I'm like fucking way early, man. Holy shit. Somebody's broke down. Motel 6, Holiday Inn. Now we're right, but now we're starting to get in the nicer area of, I guess, part one of the nicer areas, part of LA. But don't be fooled by it, because around it, further in this way, left or right, you got fucking ghetto-ish shit. Like, I believe where we're going, we got to go a little bit through the, through the ghetto there. But ghetto. Oh man. Let's see. What's that fucking place? Oh, it's like a Hawaiian barbecue place. Uh, let's see. Is that no? I don't think we're going that way. We got to go like 9 miles away. That's a fucking landfill, boy. Holy shit, that thing is stocked up like huge. Trucks okay. I'm glad because this is the fucking lane I'm in. It better be okay. Shit. Yeah, back it down. Better back it down because 55, fucking 55 through here. Through a whole fucking state. I'd like to do that one time, go from the top of the state all the way to the bottom at 55, just to see how long exactly it would take. Like, I imagine it would take a shit ton of hours, but I don't know how these guys, locally here every day can handle that fucking speed every day. I mean, I know they don't do it. I mean, let's be real. But like, obviously they're taking some risk, not doing the speed limit, especially here, because these fucking cops here in fucking, especially Los Angeles, they're fucking money hungry. I mean, the whole fucking state, the whole fucking police force throughout the whole state's full of fucking, we need money, money hungry, money, money, money. But yeah, there's that. That's just stupid. This thing took me to 60, and I could have went the other route and been on I-10 and just been on I-10 all the way through. But it took me to the state route and then to get on I-10 when I had to be on I-10 to begin with. Like, that just don't make any sense to me whatsoever. What so stinking ever? Damn, motherfucker's flying, boy. I think right around here, this area here, it's like 55 for everybody, but as you can tell, they don't fucking do it. whatsoever. That's weird. There's a fucking pickup truck sitting up against a wall on the freeway on the other side, just sitting there. Little suspicious, I would say. Oh, man. Just a little bit. Any in the Harvard lanes. That's where I'll be. I do like how a lot of states now that I've noticed they put the freeway sign, like the route on the ground. Like it makes it a lot easier, especially like if you're not paying attention. I mean, that's gonna catch your fucking eye. This big ass bright fucking sign on the ground, so you don't miss your shit. But not gonna lie and say it works every time, but majority of the time it does. I do got like 971, so I gotta wash this fucking window. I hit like a swarm of kamikaze bugs yesterday, just all at once, like splat, 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 like multiple splats. Now I got a fucking dirty ass windshield. Whatever something miles, keep left to I-10. Let me move over one lane just in case. So I don't miss the exit. That is a nice little boat there. It's got that nice fucking Mercury motor on it too, boy. Don't know if I like the color or not, but that's a nice boat. Come on, wake the hell up, damn it. I didn't get much sleep last night. Like I said, I was binge watching Lucifer, and fucking before you knew it, it was time. Talked on the phone a little bit, and fucking next thing you know, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to bed. Yeah, let me slow it down again because that foot is getting a little better of me. I gotta keep it down to fucking. I do at least 60 through here, and I don't really get fucked with, so I just do that. Even though I'd like to go faster, but not allowed to. California rules. Yeah, that's some dark ass tint on that Honda Accord. Dude. That's like limo tint all the way around. Shit. All right, we're gonna be getting over here and going west towards Santa Monica. Santa Monica. That's a Puddle of Mud song there, I know. Right lane ends. That's right. I gotta stay right here. I think last time I fucking speaking of missing exits, last time I missed my fucking exit here because I was talking and it fucking like, oh man, then I had to come back around and fucking like, man. Let's go here. I think right here is the exit. Yep, right here. Mateo. We'll back her down. I want to take an exit too fast because, well, that could just be like really bad. So we won't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So, all right, let's see. What are you doing, guy? What are you doing? I need to get over. What the hell are you doing? Yep, here it is. This is the ghetto area, folks. We're getting ready to get off in the ghetto area. Palm trees and graffiti at its best. And I don't know why they switched my fucking appointment. It was supposed to be at 9 o'clock, which would have gave me extra sleep, but they're like, they get an email, and I'm like, you got to be here at 7 now. I'm like, you're supposed to like make it later, not fucking earlier. Like, especially if I plan my fucking route or plan my day around that specific time, you know, you would think, look at all that graffiti, boy. Damn. That one over there to the left's covering the whole fucking building, boy. Damn, son. Can you say ghetto? Got a clown face on the fucking. Holy shit. All the trash on the street, you're gonna see like tents and shit. Like when they say that shit on the news about you got homeless people on the streets and shit, they ain't kidding, man. It's the thing. It is a real fucking thing here. Later on, I gotta go get my trailer washed out, and you gotta turn you to get to. It's like this blue beacon truck. Well, really, you gonna try to squeeze between me, you fucking jackass? You're a fucking idiot, man. Wow, fucking dumbass people. This little fucker in this little ass red car is literally gonna try to squeeze in between me and a fucking curb. Like, you gotta be as dumb as a box of rocks to do some dumb shit like that. But like I was saying, this I gotta go to this blue beacon. It's like dead smack in the city, which I don't think they're probably open because they weren't open last time. So I'm probably gonna say fuck it. But you turn down this road to get to it, and there's like straight up tents and like piles and piles of trash that people accumulate and shit for, you know, because well they don't have a home and shit. So it's like wow. But they got green electric scooters sitting on the side of the road and here and shit in the ghetto. That's I guess that gives the homeless people a way to get around. That's right there. You see to the right there. There's a big old tent set up right there. There it is. Somebody's living in a tent to the right. I personally, I couldn't do that. I could not live like that. I don't know why people, and I understand there's certain circumstances and shit like that. But if you really want to not live on the street, you can do what you got to do. Like, I mean, that's pretty much life. You have to do what you got to do just so you can, take care of shit and maintain your life that you want to do. But other than that, ooh, that's a nice Tahoe right there, buddy. I like the rim. That's stock rims too. Like, holy shit, they're not bad at all. That's one thing I noticed about like the cars, newer cars and shit. They're actually getting better and shit. Whereas like I remember back in the day, as soon as somebody got a car, they just took the fucking old rims off, like the rims that stock, and put their own on there. Nowadays, you don't have to do that. Got some tanks on the side, some trucks. That's an upside down sign. I guess they intended to do that shit on purpose. Fucking signs upside down. Like, what the hell? It made me look, so I guess it works. And if you're, I guess, dyslexic or whatever the proper term is for that, you can probably read shit backwards and upside down or whatever. So, who knows? But you gotta bring your ass to fucking LA, Juan, and California and all that. You said there's a new company; they go pretty much all over the place. So, except you seem to only go to like Michigan and shit, which I'm sure you don't mind. I bet you mind coming back though when you're super fucking light because you got like nothing in your truck. But why do I feel like I was supposed to turn down that road? Was it looked like it was when I turned down before. Ugh. No, I don't read chat actually. Yes, I read chat. You fuck. I concentrate mostly on my driving, but I do occasionally glance over at chat. But I you know, like women say men do, they, you know, hear what they want to hear, say only, you know, I read what I want to read, and what I don't want to read, I don't read. Oh, fuck. This fucking road is like California could fucking fix the roads like big time. This shit is like rough. Fucking rough, man. Oh, oh shit. Almost there. Almost. Ugh. Since I know how you feel, since you're in here, since I know how you feel about other creators creating products and slapping their name on it, I tried to ask a few of them. Like what they thought about you calling them out and whatnot, and they for some reason refused to answer. I don't know why. Like, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's probably because they just don't give a shit because they want to make money. But you know, it is what it is. Not gonna lie, I wanted to stir up a little shit, but you know, it didn't work quite well. That type of shit. All right. I'm still glad you have a little bit of a twinkle in your eye, Jay Hayes, for me. I still have a little bit of a twinkle in my eye for you too, though. So I'm not gonna lie. I still lurk watch you. You know, I'm sure you know I do. I don't know if you got me blocked or anything. I typed in your chat on that live that you did about calling out the reviewers and shit. I don't think you responded to me or not, but which tells me I might be blocked, but then again, who knows? And here I thought this was the place I was gonna go, but apparently not. And I got to do something illegal here. So let's do this. Is that okay? That car's turning, so I can just do this right here. Something technically you're not supposed to do because it's frowned upon. Yeah, of course. Oh, there's definitely a twinkle, sir. Definitely a twinkle. You don't have to admit it, but I know there is. It's all good, man. I ain't hating. Not hating in one bit. Now I got to try to parallel fucking park a damn semi. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if I can fit in this fucking hole. I'm going to have to fit in this damn hole. It's the only way it's going to work. Especially without hitting shit. Can I do it in a one shot? I think I can. Hell yeah. I did it. Pretty much. Little bitty pull up. And then go this way. I don't like it easy, man. I like it rough, dude. Just like you. We're one and the same, man. We're whether you want to believe it or not, we're cut from the same cloth, sir. Cut from the same cloth. We don't take bullshit from other people. We don't like bullshit. We call out bullshit. That's what we do, you know. The whole assholish thing in the community, you know. That's a title, you know, we wear loud and proud. Like, we wouldn't have it any other way, So that's just one of them things. The funny part is I can go away from YouTube for like a damn year and people will still be talking about me on lives and shit like that. Cause I don't know. It was said from a other reviewer, now you can consider the source all you want, but it was said from another reviewer on a live stream that I was a legend. So yeah, I'm taking that to the fucking head. I'm going to, and I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. So, it is what it is. The fact that I can sit there and leave YouTube for so long and then I can come back with little to nothing for subs and people want to still, oh, what's he doing? What's he up to? Like yeah, I let that go to the head. You damn right. But with that being said, folks, I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I gotta check in. And y'all take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll catch you later. Later, folks.